What if I told you that humanity never truly dies? What if death is not an inevitability, but merely a flaw of nature? One we could have corrected long ago. Imagine a world where no one ever leaves forever. But are you ready to hear the truth about what that would mean? Stay until the end, because what awaits you is a shocking revelation. At first glance, it sounds like paradise. Eternal life without the fear of an inevitable end. You could learn endlessly, improve yourself, witness the evolution of the world, and build something grand that outlives countless generations. Imagine seeing with your own eyes how humanity colonizes other planets, how science reaches heights beyond our wildest dreams. But let's dig deeper. Every day, around 400,000 people are born on this planet. If no one dies, where do we put all of them? Cities stretch to the skies, nature disappears beneath layers of concrete, and food and water become catastrophically scarce. You think technology will save us? Perhaps, but not before humanity faces a brutal struggle for survival. Imagine millions of desperate, starving people with nowhere to go, an endless crowd squeezing the world in an iron grip, a world that can no longer afford new births, a world where having children is strictly forbidden. Now, think about power. Imagine dictators who never leave their thrones because they can't be removed by natural means. Imagine an elite that lives forever, never making way for new generations. Society freezes in time. The youth can no longer rise to power because the old rulers will never step aside. And now, one more question. Would people even want to live forever if their existence turned into an endless routine? But what about war? When death ceases to exist, so does the fear of battle. Conflicts become eternal, as no one ever disappears permanently. Armies wage never-ending wars, empires never fall, and enemies never die. Killing loses its meaning, and power becomes absolute. Tyrants no longer fear the end, because it will never come. And what about colonizing other planets? Could that be the solution? Humanity would reach for the stars, building megacities on distant worlds. Planets become sprawling urban landscapes, and stars turn into new homes. But as we expand, we don't solve the problem. We merely stretch it into infinity. Eternal life means eternal reproduction, and even the universe itself may become too small. Perhaps the most terrifying part of eternal life is the loss of meaning. The human mind is built on the knowledge that everything has an end. We learn to cherish moments because we know they are fleeting. But if time no longer has power over us, what will motivate us? Friends, lovers, family? If everyone lives forever, does love lose its significance? Does friendship become meaningless when we have infinite chances to find new people? And what about those who grow tired of living? If death is no longer an option, what happens to those who no longer wish to exist? But there is a secret, something no one talks about. Are you ready to hear the truth? Perhaps humanity has already discovered how to live forever. But at some point, it realized how terrifying that truly is. Perhaps immortality is not a gift, but a curse we have long forgotten. And maybe the greatest gift we have is the ability to leave, passing this world on to those who come after us.